Hi, it's been a little while, but I'm here and I'm ready to talk about what's happening on my head. I'm like the loop, I'm out of ways. Oh, stay out the way. Got another slide on me, I like to get it poppin', but these. As some of y'all might have noticed, I do have locks. I have about, hold up, let me count them. I'm going to use rubber bands to count my locks off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, my forehead is big. I know. Wait, I gotta redo. 20 locks in this hand. 20. 30 locks in this hand, so we're just going to. Okay. 30. Then we're gonna start with. My hands are starting to burn. 21. 1, 2, 3, 24. 24 locks in this hand. Okay. Ooh. It's time for the back. So.
Put your sweats on for me. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you.
So I just got done counting. My hair looks crazy. I just got done counting and there's 30 in here, 24 in here, 9 over here, and I think 30 over here. So I'm doing the math. I just did the math and that means I have 93 locks. And to be honest, I'm really happy with how many locks I have, but I'm kind of mad about how they're thin. One thing about my locks is they're thin in the back, and they're very top heavy. Like all my thickness comes from the top of my head. Like I'm so serious. Ew. But oh my head. Oh. But I got my locks done. I started my locks. I look crazy, hold up. So I started my locks around December 11th. I started them on December 11th actually, of 2022. So it's been 4 months exactly. If this is on being posted on March 11th, then it's been 4 months exactly of having my locks. I started them with 2-strand twists, as some of y'all can still see the pattern. I don't know how to find the lock with the pattern. Oh wait, there's like one right here. You can maybe still see the pattern of the 2-strand twist. Here, let me just, okay. You can probably see the pattern right here. You can, if you really look close. That's the pattern. But I don't know if my hair was too, I have type 4C hair, as y'all might see. But like, there's some locks that the 2-strand, that they just unraveled from the 2-strand twist. Like, look at this one. Like, can't see the 2-strand twist pattern at all. And it looks like it's hanging on by one little part of the 2-strand twist, or like when I retwisted it. That's another thing. If you're going to retwist your hair at home, I feel like you should, for like the first 2 months, you should like get someone to do it for you until you know you can definitely do it. Because for like the first 2 months, whenever I retwisted my hair, it would come out in 2 days. Like, it would just unravel. And I hated it. And I would just be so mad at myself because like, what? I'm doing everything that they tell me to do, but it's not working. So yeah. But I would just, if you feel like you can do it for your hair and it'll work for your hair, do whatever you want. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to the haters. Also, another thing that I'm going to say is when I started my locks, I had 54 and I did not like it at all. I looked bald-headed. I looked very bald. And I didn't like it. Like, I wanted my locks to be thick and long. Like, here are my inspo pics on Pinterest of how I wanted my locks to look. But I knew if I kept that in, my hair I would not like the outcome. Like, it was not going to be it. But so I took like a whole row, like this whole row right here. They used to be like 6 locks. So like during the first 3 days of my lock process, I took them down, I split them up, and I just redid them. Did the whole thing to a row. And I'm still doing that now because I still find locks that are too big for my liking. Like this one, I don't know if I wanna, I feel like I wanna keep this one. Just like, but it's so big and thick. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And as I said, my locks are very tiny in the back of the head, like, and very thick on the top of the head. So take that with what you will. Maybe because I, like, before I had my locks, I was like, I wanna do a little silk press for like one more time, and completely burned the back of my head. Like, you see this? You see this lock? The ends are legit silk. But are legit like heat damaged. So like the locks at the back of my head, hold up. The locks in the back of my head, they're super duper tiny. So they're hanging on by a thread, y'all. Oh, also I'm gonna tell y'all what I use for my locks to keep them healthy and looking how I want them to, and looking like, and like keeping them like alive, basically. Okay, so for everyday use on my locks, I basically just have a spray bottle, but this is one of those like it gives off a lot of water. But this is like one of those, if you can find one of those little black spray bottles from the beauty supply, this will basically do the same this one does. I do recommend one of these spray bottles because it will like reach every single crevice in your hair, except for like the ones that are just like that. But I do recommend one of these spray bottles. This is legit a Gain power wash bottle that I cleaned out. It just works, and it was reuse, reduce, recycle. Yeah. And then also after I go like with this, this is just plain water, by the way. I had to put that out there. It's plain water. I go in with oil. I either go in with this oil or my Jamaican and mango lock, what is it called? Lock growth thing, picture. And they both work the exact same, but I do like this oil better because the Jamaican and mango one is more like petroleum. So it's like Vaseline, and I just have to like dig it out. But with this one, I just like on my hand, like I can just work it through my hair. I just like how this one's liquid. And now I'm gonna do what I use for my retwist. And first, with any retwist process, you're gonna have to use a conditioner and a shampoo. And you can use any of the conditioners you have at home. What I use is Aussie Moist, the Aussie Moist conditioner and the Aussie Moist shampoo. I don't know. It leaves my hair soft as a baby's bottom. Like I'll be feeling my hair and I'm like, wow, this is kind of nice. I love it. I don't know why. I don't know. Like when I first had this, I was like, this is magic. This is magic on my coarse hair. It feels soft. I was so like surprised. But now I'm gonna show y'all what I use for retwist. And I'm just gonna start off like the basics. You're going to have a little clippy clip. I just have these. Clip them onto your head. I wear these to school. So serious. Like I'll go to school and there'll just be one in the back of my head. And I'll just be like, and my friends will tell me, I'm like, I know, don't touch it. And for the gel, I use the Black Castor Miracle Extra Hold Braid Lock and Twist Gel by African Pride. It's legit all gone. It's to the brim because I used it so much. But I do recommend this, or if you want a cheaper option that is still trusted, you can use the mango and lime gel that looks like this. And you can find this at your local beauty supply on Amazon. You can find these at Walmart. You can find this at Walmart. And you can find this at Walmart too, or your local beauty supply. And y'all know what I mean by those black sprayers. Y'all know that? Like little, like look up like a slow mist. It's not like a straight line of water. It's like, you know? But yeah. Next, I'm gonna talk about the growth that I've seen with my hair. It did get longer. Like, I'm surprised. I didn't notice at first. At first, I was like, it's not getting longer, but my locks were to like here when I started. So I'm just tell all y'all to trust the process, because when I started, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, how am I gonna go to school like this? But now I'm just like, I can do it. I can go to school like it. So last thing I'm gonna tell y'all is that if you want to start your lock process, do it. But if you do it, I would recommend you listening to yourself instead of listening to others, because I was the type of girl to go on TikTok and be like, my locks don't look like that, and I'm about to hit 2 months. Why don't they look like that? Like, or I'd be like, I need that for my hair to lock up. Like, I legit put salt water on my locks so they would start budding. And I'm on my, hold up, let me find one. I'm on my 4th month and my locks are just starting to bud. Well, it started to bud on my 2nd month, like real, but they're really starting to like lock in on my 4th month with all the budding. And I'm gonna tell y'all to love every part of having your locks, because sometimes it's gonna be like, you'll look back and you're like, dang, I look different. And I know by the summer, I'm gonna look at this video and I'm gonna be like, dang, I look different. And my locks are probably gonna be here by the summer, hoping, praying. But that's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Listen to yourself, listen to your hair. Don't listen to others. You do not need the product that everyone is saying that you need for locks. You just need the basics and it will get you far. So that's it. I think that's all I wanted to tell y'all. Have a good night, have a good day, have a good evening, have a good morning. I love y'all.